off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Slam. Watch twist.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's bring it.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
It's 4th down.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's got the first before. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Check. 53's Mike. That's it. 53's Mike. Man out.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Oh, hell of a
And
play.
an alley to run. He's got the first in here inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, 1st down.
That's why I told you to make a Facebook.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
Oh, get it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30.
Oh, my God. He just stole it.
Take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
This offensive line is crazy.
Tony Pollard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
That nigga nice, too.
Really got the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? This one taken from the 7.
Ooh.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I like playing this nigga. Every time we match up, it be some shit. I think I lost one and won one. I lost the one early in the season, and then
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10.
I told you this
24.
shit. Nigga, we don't play, we advance, nigga.
Miles Sanders' first carry of the game. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that
you
is...
lucky I back, because niggas was going to kick you, cuz I had to like, nah, listen, his hours is crazy.
After they give up a touchdown.
I had to tell him, like, nah, listen, his hours is crazy, you know what I mean?
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Wentz. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Sammy Watkins, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
He's got to try and build them niggas, up, man. When I joined the Broncos stuff too, you saw what I did with them niggas.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down.
Oh yeah, I just got my fault. I made a mean ass trade for Jared Goff. I need it, yo. I played the one game with him, cuz it's over for niggas.
And you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet.
On the run is
right
accurate and everything,
first place in their division. Like, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now, fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and
action you do is delayed or something like that. I feel it.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Oh, he's going right to the outside.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Check 13. Switch.
Trying to run forward with
I tried to get to the outside, too. They're going to let me.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football.
It's over for that now.
I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
It's over for that now. Go to the air. You're going to have to go to the air, I'm telling you.
A first down carry by Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
We got 4.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Killed. Oh my God, they both locked it. I hate when they do that.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33.
They both watch the ball. They don't go for
partner,
it.
when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence where you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
Matter of fact, I just put it in his mouth right there and just sent me up. Look over there.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
Why you sliding?
Coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
I tried to. I was too late.
Here go 47.
Okay. I see it.
Draw play.
I see it.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
It's a gain of 4. Brings
Strawberry who? Okay. Gotta put some pressure on. Yeah, I heard you did.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Yeah.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh, how
He's
he
hit his
catch
man
that?
out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get inside the 10,
How did
but
he
he's short of the
catch that?
line he needed. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
50 minutes. I'm mad. How
The
the hell
offense
did
staying
he?
out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
I'm there for that. I'm there for that. I know exactly what he's trying to do. I'm there for it. I'm all there for it.
Prescott to throw.
That's
and this is
that
caught. Amari Cooper. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Okay.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline.
He
Big
just
pick
stole.
up through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's what we needed the most, fam. Let's do
He'll
it.
come out in the pistol. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to
I'm there.
with Elliott.
Let's go.
Elliott trying to work his way forward,
Take that field
but it
goal.
looks like he did not make it. Nothing
Take
doing
that
there
field
as the
goal, I'm telling you.
13th play of the drive
Nah, he
proves to
better
be
go for
unlucky.
it. He on the 3.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I
Okay.
know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
I know he ain't got it. 50 seconds to Mike.
Now Prescott on 4th down.
Let's go.
And that
Good stop,
is going
man.
to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line.
I gotta get the fuck out of there.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Trying to open him up a little bit.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Boston?
In his own end zone, it's Wentz.
We need to hold
Able to get
that
a
ball.
little more breathing room out to the 5-yard
Got
line.
this some
He'll wind
bullshit.
up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him
Really
now
hold
with a
that
3rd
fucking
down
ball.
situation. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Did.
Recon, 132 fighter. Right there, 54, right there.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Looking
Listening
for
to
pass,
you.
but that's intercepted.
Listening to fucking you.
Jones. And he will
Yes,
score.
I did. Listening to you.
Touchdown, Cowboys. I don't know who all is to blame there, but
Listening to
I
you.
love
That's
seeing
why
pick
that just
sixes.
happened.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions.
No, you
Hard to
die,
do.
cuz.
so they'll get
Nah,
another shot on
cuz.
offense following that pick
Soon as
six.
you,
Then
nah,
that kick
cuz.
is
Soon as you
away.
said it, that's exactly what this shit happened. I don't want
This
to
one
hear
taken
that.
from the 7. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Nigga, that was because of you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended
Fucking
today,
with
it's not going to. We still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card
Yeah,
team.
you said
and
it,
that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right
got me scared down. Bring that pressure.
2-game losing streak could have them.
Hey, that same bit of pressure. Oh my fucking!
Continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely, there's some shark blood in the water behind them. They're throwing to start the drive.
Hell
but that
no!
Incomplete.
I think I had a touchdown.
There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
Ain't no could have been. Pettis was gone.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have
I'm
gone
running that
off
shit
tendency
back.
quite a
That
bit,
shit was so wide open,
in the second
nigga.
quarter, a lot of time to change things. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
So fucking wide open.
He's going to look deep for
That's Sammy.
Watkins.
He's bugging.
And that's going to be incomplete.
He don't get it, nobody getting it.
Good
I'm
effort
sick
there,
as
trying to
hell
take a
right now,
shot,
bro.
but it's third down.
That was a
Even without a ton of pressure in
touchdown.
his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back.
Bro,
and
what's your
they're not playing
record?
receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback.
What's your record?
Now Wentz on third down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to
Fucking
get his
with
hand
you.
on
You
that
made
one.
me give a
Knocked
pick
it away
six.
and brings up a fourth down decision.
This is away and a very good kick
Fucking
angled
with
from the
Day-Day.
sidelines.
Fucking with Day-Day.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, they had it fourth and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Jack.
A simple tip of the cap, but now
No,
you
you're
get
the
to the
Jack
defense.
Boyz.
Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position
Go
to
to your
score.
message.
Let's
Go to your
and
message
attack
request.
again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to
definitely
get into the
added
end
to
zone.
it.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Hey, go to messenger, and it's the it should be like
First down, and it's Pollard
should
again.
be
And he
a
will
red.
lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It's a loss of a yard.
But with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the
Thank
blocking
God.
just
That was
wasn't
a
there.
long
No
piece.
room to
He was
run.
about
Yeah,
to
defensively, they got to
smoke
find a way
this
to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
He was going to smoke
Coming up
him.
at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and
I
smiling.
want
And
right
happy.
there. Send it to him. Get that Mount. Get that Jenkins.
On
Oh yeah, he's
second
scared.
down,
Come here.
Pollard. Call it a gain
Get
of
the ball
4, and
back.
it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
53, check 53. All day, dog. 47.
That fucking ball back, man.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Oh my God!
After almost being
I
intercepted.
fucking read that
A
shit.
pick there would have been
And they
great.
didn't
The
give
good
it
news
to
for
me.
the defense now, it's fourth down.
Oh my God! I read that shit so perfectly.
So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
How I fuck up because he dropped the ball?
He gets
Hey,
this
nothing
away. It's a
to
good
me,
one,
cuz.
drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Damn,
The
man.
Eagles offense
That
set to
one
begin
play, I
the
had
next drive.
Pettis
And now with still
gone.
more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the
he
ball
was
downfield.
gone.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a
Hello,
golden
bro.
opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Get in the weight room. Switch. Great. 81.
Throwing now is Wentz. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
Oh, he just injured this nigga.
And now it's 3rd.
Wow. This nigga just hit Wentz late as hell and injured him, cuz. That's
so the incomplete
wow.
pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's the backup Stafford.
That's really wild.
Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down.
Come on, press him. I know you want to. Press him. Press him. Oh, he's not trying to press my nigga.
22 jet bomber. Hey,
on 1st down, Stafford here.
Let's get out.
Well, that's complete to Sanders.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This nigga keep pressing Watkins.
Got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Disrespect
this
him.
Is caught by
keep
Watkins.
pressing Watkins if you want to.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Sammy Watkins, as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Did I just miss?
You know, the man on our cover, John Madden, so synonymous with these Thanksgiving Day games. He was on TV for these from, I think, 81 to 01, giving out the Turkey Leg Award and turducken he always talked about. Especially when you got a guy going off like this. I think he would be a good recipient of the Turkey Leg Award.
I lost last week to the Raiders on some bullshit,
Is
bro.
it possible you could end up getting the whole turkey?
Yeah, give him a thigh.
Because I was up by 2 points. It's like 5 seconds left on the clock. This nigga gets this bullshit ass slant across the middle of the field. The shit didn't even go far. Like, it was just like mid-range kind of like. Man, when I tell you, this motherfucker just does a regular slant and takes his shit all the way to the crib. Burnt.
And that is now his
all my
13th
second
sack
day
of the season as his great year continues. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Cause whatever you try, it's not gonna work. So just let that shit fly. Go ahead. I hope he just runs it. So he just run that shit. It's not gonna work over here.
Prescott off play action. Now the pressure comes and he goes down.
Now niggas gonna get in there and start sacking.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them having the ball here just to try and get some space.
So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half. All tied on the scoreboard. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the head.
And it's a fumble.
This pussy fumble, bro.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket. but it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that
position because of the way
that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he
trying
has
to run.
to
I
take
just
care
moved
of a
up in the
play,
pocket.
and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
We there. I don't care. You do all that shit you want. We there. You running the ball anyway. Come on.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
Niggas lot of
He's
outside.
got the first down and more inside the 40. And
I'm
down to the
28-yard
line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Cooper's got it.
Damn.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
I grew that shit up. I saw that.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. From the red zone now, they look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
53 is the mark. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 53 is the
mark. Talk your shit.
53.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
How do you hold on to that? Come on.
A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's checking crazy. Check 24. Check 24. Check 54.
Oh, no.
Go to 54. Go to 54. Line.
Hey, there we go.
53.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th.
Come on, we need to stop, fam.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
Fuck out of here, bro.
For a Cowboys
He was
score.
back there.
Ezekiel Elliott with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here.
Bro,
first down. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, my fucking
He was looking
God,
for Miles
bro.
Sanders out of the backfield, but it'll be second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
82, 82. 87, 87.
Now Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So
this pussy ran away. I should have kept going
You're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Watch it. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, stand.
Wentz now on first down.
Come the fuck. How he glitch in front of him like that? Bro, that's wild as hell. He glitched right in front of this nigga, though.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
That's crazy, bro. They really let him glitch in front of this nigga.
Continue. And I think that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Check 99. Check 99. There you go.
Here's Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
47. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Come on.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Come down tighter.
Now in Arlington, it's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football.
As soon as he comes down tighter, it's over.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Sunday.
Get back on Wentz. Damn.
Back.
Yo, why they not let me hot route out of this? Oh, that's because of the play I'm in.
Let's find 7.
Here's Wentz to throw.
They eat him up on the short route. It's all
by
game.
Sanders. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about In your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
He's going to rifle one, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
I keep getting
and they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. From the 25 on 2nd down. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. 4 yards on the completion.
Hello? I'm in the 4th quarter. Yeah, my bad. 26 minutes. Yeah, that's cool. Appreciate it. You all right? Definitely will. Oh, shit.
It sets up a 3rd down.
Oh, shit.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Wentz.
Oh, he overthrew him, bro.
Intercepted.
I quit. I don't even care.
And a great return as they're finally able to take him
I don't
down.
even care. He over
Watkins
fucking
that
threw
time.
him.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your
Nigga
scheme?
was in the fucking
Maybe
zone. That
look
was
at
a
the defense and
guaranteed
just give them a
catch,
whole
bro.
lot of
Like,
credit.
bro,
They've
this
got them
nigga
frustrated
went,
right now.
nigga.
So
I swear to God, he had his days. Majority of the time, he's doing some ass shit like that.
Running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is
Who the fuck
tackled
is this
behind the line of
FaceTiming me now?
scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Yo, nigga. All right, say no more, yeah.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Yeah. He ain't had no pineapple game play.
And the blitz does come.
Oh,
the ball
shit,
comes
man.
out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know
that shit just took
that they pick up a
Watkins
first
right
down
out the
there and
fucking
continue to eat
zone,
away at the
man.
clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Yo, this shit is insane right here. I'm mad about
the Eagles
that.
will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Oh, yeah.
Wentz now to throw.
That's what I'm looking for.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That's what we needed.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. And he whips that one incomplete there. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
You was right there.
Able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the draw.
Come on, bro. That's the reason why.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
The whole reason why I pinched that shit, man. It was some bullshit.
On the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
I pinched that shit for a
Not
fucking
totally
reason,
home
man.
free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott.
Bro, are you serious right now?
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Bro.
Ezekiel Elliott with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And they got the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
Why are you?
Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Wentz.
Get the
intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off Byron Jones. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top-5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Throwing here, Prescott.
You just sit.
And Dez has got it. Dez Bryant for the Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Bro, he's really ass.
And all that
He's
work,
really
but he stopped
ass,
where he
bro. If he
ultimately
did not
would have
have
been,
Zeke,
and he simply
bro,
taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ass, bro.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late.
Man, just bullshit. Y'all always do this thing in week play.
Some people nowhere to
like
escape,
that right there.
And he goes down.
Come on,
DeMarcus
man.
Lawrence make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Another
still
try after the first down
Hey.
sack. Wentz, a hit as he throws there, incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One final try now for Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Dallas, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.
But man, be
Brandon Gaudin, certainly
there was a bunch of passes he shouldn't have caught that he caught. Passes I should have caught, didn't catch. Fucking, like, oh my God. They had Wentz out there looking like he from the 70s, the way he was trying to throw the ball. Usually he a rocket. He get it right out of there. Phew. I don't even know my charges. So. I just lost to this bum ass nigga, man.